Hi, Jim Warren here. I've been hearing lately that a lot of people trying to learn the slants on the Dobro have been having some problems with it, and maybe I can help out a little bit. I can't show you how to do it, but I can show you how it's done, if that'll be of any help. We'll start out with some slants on the first string, string 1 and 2. Normally, most people don't use the slants nowadays, just us old guys in our 60s and 70s, you know, we still like to do it, or even learn it. But you start out here on the 12th fret, of course it's the G chord. Then you go to string 2 and 3, back at the 12th fret. But you have to change strings and it breaks up the whole thing. So if you just stay on the first 2 strings, you can go. Well, where we're at here is fret 8 and 9, which is the same thing as up here on string 1 and 2. See how much smoother that is? And of course you can go back the other way. And of course you can use those anywhere on the fretboard. Say if you're in the key of E, you just start at the 9th fret, which is E. There it is, straight. Your slant. One thing you have to keep in mind is if you change any position on the keyboard from the fretboard, say up here your frets are a lot closer together and down here they're a lot farther apart, then of course you have to change the angle of your bar. So, like here, your angle is less pronounced than it would be if you were, say, going down here playing the key of D. You'd have to slant your bar more because the frets are farther apart down here than they are up here. It takes a lot of practice to do slants. There's 2 ways that you got to do. One thing, practice, 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 and I think even more than that is determination. You've got to have the determination to say to yourself, damn it, I'm going to learn to do this one way or the other. And you can learn to do it if you take that attitude. Now some more slants. I'll give you some examples on strings 1 and 3. So we're not playing the 2nd string at all. Okay, here's 5 frets up from any root chord you can get. There's your G right there, which is the same as up here on string 3 and 5. This way you won't have to jump all over the fretboard from one place to another to find the chords, and it makes your playing smoother and easier. There it is, straight. Here it is with slants, but this one here is a 1 fret slant, but the next 2 notes are going to be 2 fret slants, so you've got to angle your bar more. There's a number of different places you can get the same thing. You can do it straight, or like I just showed you down here, or you can do a reverse slant and do it all on string 2 and 4. Or you can go down here and you can do on string 3 and 5, start out straight and then do slants after that. So there's any number of places. Of course you can use those same slants in any key, just change where you are on the fretboard. I'll play a little bit of something here with slants on the first two strings. This one called Carry Me Back to the Mountains. I'll just play a little bit of it, give you an example of how smooth it can be by using the slants. See how smooth that is? It's just the old-timey style that almost nobody plays anymore.